Toiling and toiling and toiling and toiling and toiling. I thought I'd let you know. I thought I'd let you in on the secret. The patrol route is along here, and the arms dealer comes around here. Shut up.
Once his chopper has arrived, they'll be touring the facilities along with the target. Let him bring the target out into your line of fire.
That's what he's talking about. Bring him out into the line of fire. I'm going to show you how to get him into your line of fire. You start here, you come around the perimeter of the base, which is this circle here, and then come over where I'm about to show you. So you run all the way around the base. There's a small opening. Up over the opening, hop over the fence, drop down.
The chopper will be arriving any minute. Watch out.
This motherfucker never goes away.
That's an enemy gunship. Don't try to take down a gunship from the front. You won't win in a head-to-head shootout. Try to get behind it and take it down with missiles. There's a chopper landing. It must be carrying the arms dealer. Keep your eyes on him. Our intel suggests the target will leave the country with the arms dealer after the inspection. Take him out before that happens.
I probably will die. I did last time after I got him out, because I got greedy and went back for the staff.
Looks like the arms dealer's chopper is gonna patrol for the security forces. Be sure you don't get spotted from above.
Yeah, this might take a while. I haven't got any video editing equipment. Well, no software anyway. And I can't be bothered to do it in YouTube either. This is a cool toy. And a wormhole generator, look at that. Vanish into thin air.
The target's probably already outside the original predicted FOM. You'll have to look for him yourself. Try interrogating some of the soldiers. They may know something.
Get up.
Talk. Where are your friends?
And there's the inspection route I told you about. We haven't identified the guy, but he was here. Last time I know, if you go onto this roof here, there's a way in through a gate there. But there's a sentry post. Hang on, where am I? Yeah, there's a sentry post there. And there's a way in. And you come up onto this roof. You come along here. There's a sentry post. There's a camera. You come in here, along there, and it's just there. Done. And he's sitting here, waits till everything blows over. And what we do is we come out, we stay low along this wall. If we can. Ah, there it is. There's a break there, there's a fence there, and there's a way out over here. But yeah, I would be thinking go out this way, take out that camera and go back out and exit the mission area. No. Yeah, I'm perfectly safe in there. Nobody checks the toilet. I think we're going to go out this way. Take out that camera. I should be able to get out there. Methinks. See what we can do while we're waiting. want that field of movement decoy. See in there? Where was it? No. Decoy enemy movement field of movement generator confuses defense's intel teams during its intel team's scouting function, creating a dummy field of movement where thrown. In other words, if you've thrown that into the east or west side of the enemy's base or whatever you want to call it, and then basically up on their radars and their scouting thing, they'll go out and scout that area and create a much bigger diversionary tactic rather than, and then you can just go in round the back and just take them all out or whatever you want to do. I love putting C4 on trucks, driving it into a small little outpost and just detonating it as all the soldiers get round it. Well, actually they don't get round it, they run, but they would do. Fuck. Thank you. Right, what do I want to do? Oh, I need some new staff. This is kind of fucked. You have to have S-rated staff to send in. I've kept most of them are dead because of the missions and stuff I've sent them on. But the fact is you only get A to E volunteers back for your cost of your whatever you predicted loss on your S staffers. And where the fuck are all my staff, to be fair? I'm gonna need a lot of those later. Why can't I deploy nobody then? Well, no, I thought they were just absconded then and thought just like fucked off. Yeah, I've been paid, see ya. Kind of fucked this is like a little bit because you can't just jump up certain walls. Nearly done, Matt. That's the team that are heading this way. Dog, you're blocking my fucking... No, what a twat. What a twat.
Failed, boss.
Oh. Gotta start all over again. Fuck that shit. I ain't starting again. Nah, man. It's easy, but I ain't starting it again. I forgot he had a fucking shield on his back. Like a riot shield. Can't do fuck all about it. Motherfucker. Ah. Guess what was another one? Piss on my leg.
Good dog.
We don't want to eliminate the tank unit.
Roger.
I need to get my helicopter some new armour.
Whoa, shit!
Target acquired. Get hot.
What the fuck are they? Wait.
In hot. Taking too many hits. I gotta pull out.
Pull out then. Go to TLZ, I'm alright. See? Bam, 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 bam. Away you go.
You gonna extract him?
On the roll again. Got back in third person, I think. Oh, I ain't got no C4 on me, what a bastard.
Ons wordt aangevallen! Formatie op mij!
Oi! What do you reckon? GPMG and shotgun or what? Oh, nearly dived into the fucker. Oh, you bastard. Bastard. Whew. Oh, beautiful rifle control. Fucking footballer. Right, where's that cunt on the mortar? Not all of them. Blew my truck up, you bastards. Can't think of anything clever or wits in, I can't be arsed either. Anyway, can we call my chopper in now?
Roger.
Rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Mr. Taliban, gotta run, run. AK-47 straight through your head. IED up on the ground to blow through your arms and legs. I love my dog. Even though this is like an African oil field. hot dog.
Gaining altitude.
Look at this shit, man. This is like awesome. It's like. It's got some crappy volunteers. It's funny, in this game you never actually go to Iraq. Well, you go to the country Iraq and you're fighting Kabul and stuff. Yeah, every single soldier over there is Russian, Ukrainian or Lithuanian. Not one of them is of Afghan nationality. How fucked is that? Talk about fucking political bullshit. Yeah. I'm going to leave you listening to some Truth Records tapes.
Boss, how are you back on your feet so quickly?
There's a non-smoking ward.
Boss.
If I listened to everything the doctors said, I'd probably die in here. No point waking up after 9 years for that.
Well, having you out of that bed makes things a little easier.
Bad news, huh?
Things are looking worse.
Go on.
They found out about you waking up, and the man on fire picked this time to wake up too. We'll have to move forward ahead of schedule. Miller already has the preparations underway. We'll have to wake up your neighbor too.
So he's not. He seems awake now.
No. Well, he's not actively conscious yet, at least.
He was a doctor, too.
In his mind, that past no longer exists. Your past is his past now. He's going to be your phantom, not some simple diversion. He'll act as the new big boss, and the act just isn't for Cypher. He'll be your face on the world stage, until the time comes for your resurgence.
You make it sound easy.
We've been busy over the last 9 years. His altered state of consciousness has helped us implant powerful suggestions through induced hypnagogia. He's experienced all your missions on record and shares all your knowledge and experience to make him believe that he is the one true big boss. No one around him will doubt that he's the big boss they know. So, is he the real big boss or a stand-in? What does that mean to him? Nothing. The human brain is capable of many illusions. Of pain, of the future. What happens from here depends on his skill. You can vouch for that.
He was always the best man we had. But
9 years ago in that helicopter, he threw himself between you and the blast. In that moment, the man you knew died. He died protecting you. And now, by becoming you, he protects you again. This is just a detour in his journey to hell. And don't forget, it's what he wanted. He's in his dog days now. It's not just him. We'll be putting the people in this hospital in the line of fire. They'll be your shield and necessary diversion to buy us some time.
And you?
I'll be right by his side.
Can you keep it up? It's a hell of a lie.
It won't be a lie. I won't know his secret either. I'll believe that he's the real big boss. I'll have no conscious knowledge of you. Where's the lie in that?
Self-hypnosis.
It's nothing new in my line of work. Manipulating memories, the past. But that's not all. When the time is right, I need to remember that you're the real boss. In a world, it's double think.
In this year.
2 + 2 = 5. And I want you to do the same.
Right. His bodyguard?
Correct. It won't be long before this hospital comes under attack. We'll wake him up right away, but he won't be back to full health in time. You'll need to take him through his final paces.
Yeah, I want to see his face again.
All right, John. I've never forgotten you in these 9 years, but I have to forget you now.
Adam, I'm counting on you. What's up?
About the 1972 project. Les Enfants Terribles.
You never did like the French.
All that Catherine the Great aristocratic pompousness gets to me, that's all. Palace talk. They can keep it.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children.
That madness Zero started. Or the start of his madness.
You found out something new?
The plan itself was abandoned in '76. ATGC dismantled the project, and their account with DARPA was closed. So I was worried about what happened to you. Your sons.
They're no sons of mine. And they're sure as hell not me.
Just a bunch of cells grown in a lab?
What they are is much sicker than that.
Well, Zero doesn't think so. Eva doesn't either. To them, those boys are your clones. They're you, down to the last hair.
And?
The first boys were raised free range, like we thought. Both of them. David has never left the States, but the other, Eli, has disappeared. Might as well call it abandoned. They're through with him.
Where is he?
He was in England, Zero's home ground. Apparently he traveled to Africa after that, but that's where he escaped from Zero's care.
Just like that. Why?
Who knows? Maybe he found out about his birth. If he's alive, he'd be 11 or 12 by now. Old enough to think and act for himself.
So he might still be alive.
On his own, there? I wouldn't bet on it. John, if he is alive, what's the plan?
I have nothing to say to him. Treat him like a human being, just another person.
Boss, this war business you and Miller started. Since the industry spread out to the PFs, it may have a favorable influence on Cypher. To a ruler, an everlasting enemy is convenient. By directing the public's animosity outside his borders, he could unify their frame of mind. Guns for hire continue the war. Then enrich the economy with their spoils. War as a business will become a permanent tool for manipulating the public mind. A new business model. You might even call it a war economy. Before long, Cypher, or rather the Patriots, will be drawn to this. Probably only a few decades before it takes hold. It's not far off at all. Still no leads on Zero. We don't even know whether he's still alive. But the protocol he put in motion's making steady progress. Every day, SIGINT's web covers a little bit more of the globe. Total information control. Big Brother Zero. And it'll happen before anyone even realizes. I don't like it. You're the big brother of the battlefield. You've earned a firm grip on the world's military power. But soon, Zero will have nations in his. He'll erase the Cold War. All war from people's minds. And with it, the world's borders. Zero's will, his influence, will be unleashed, with nothing to stem the tide. When that happens, opposition will no longer match the lines on the map. And boss, with no borders left, what difference can we make? War will have lost any true meaning to the world. Just one more gear keeping the wheels of economy turning. Another product bearing down the capitalist conveyor belt. The future your friend Miller wanted. That's all there is in store. Perhaps it's already too late. But human will should only be handed down and nurtured by human hands. It can't be entrusted to the system. Especially not that soulless phantom that Zero's left in his wake. No matter what happens, we'll have to fight someday to reclaim our truth. Until next time, Big Boss. Someone has successfully struck at Zero. Since Zero's using a private network, we get information, but we have no way to trace his location. That means the details are still fuzzy at this point, but apparently some new bioweapon was used. As soon as he noticed the dip in his vital signs, he had his stomach pumped and even underwent blood dialysis. But he didn't fully recover. Ironically, if Zero kept more company, he'd have been safe. Since the incident, his speech and actions have been getting more unhinged by the day. He's probably been rushed to another safe house for intensive care. But the location is a complete mystery. That's the way he operates. He went to incredible lengths to make sure his great escape went unnoticed. So far, I know at least Langley and the Pentagon were involved. He had a blackout triggered in New York to disrupt the transportation and information grids, and at least 2 submarines were sighted off the coast. The personnel involved were working off a cover story. Naturally, the White House was fed the same thing. The project is buried under a pile of dummy ops and backup plans stretching across multiple organizations. It's safe to say not one of the people involved knew what they were moving or to where. All top secret, no trail, no leads. He's living up to his name as usual. Only this time, even I can't find him. Now, the only record of his location lies within the Cypher AI that was at the heart of the escape plan. And that's closed off, with its data sealed away in a secret location. Skullface was able to put together this assassination attempt, but even he can't possibly know where Zero is now. I'll keep searching, but when you're up against he who controls information, it's gonna be a long battle. Boss, it was Anderson after all. That's right, the man who went by SIGINT during Operation Snake Eater. Following Zero's disappearance...
Sounds like them boys are quite a bit of a bust up. Ah, okay. 7 million though, if I can pull it off. No, I'm wasting. I'm losing 1 A+ soldier. There come Telepana. Do. Take out the higher chain of command. Weaken his forces. I've got some high levels of security though. I ain't gonna lie. What? I ain't damaged his platforms, I haven't even attacked him yet. No, come off it. Alright, anyway, I'm going. See you later.